How's it going there? This is Jose Bonilla. I wanted to talk to you about one of the Tech Talks articles I came across written by Erin Sullivan. She posed the question, does photographing a moment steal the experience from you? Now, she kind of broke it down into a couple different things on there. Could it potentially just be eliminating the experience in its entirety and just robbing you of that moment? Or could it be enhancing it, if at all possible? Well, it turned out that a quick study that was done on there revealed that if you're taking the photo with an intention and a purpose for yourself, then it actually enhances that moment. It increases the enjoyment. Now, if you were doing it for someone else, then it's not really contributing anything. It might actually be taken away. So next time you pull your camera, you might want to, think about whether or not you should even bring it. And give you a few examples of photos that I've taken personally that I enjoyed greatly and the reasons I did. The very first one is just myself walking in the pumpkin patch, soybean field. Of course, it was myself and my daughter, Galilea, 6-year-old, and I'm holding her hand, and I couldn't be any happier on there. That's a photo that I'm gonna remember for a long time, because heck, as kids grow, they don't want to be doing those things with you. So that's something I took for myself, and I definitely enjoy it. The next one here is of a sunset in Puerto Rico. Man, I could hear the wind blowing, the rustling of the palm tree leaves, and also the crashing of the ocean waves, the smell of the salt. Man, the warmth of the sun on my face, and it was just so peaceful and serene that I wanted to capture it, savor that moment for later. And that's exactly what I did there, and heck, it enhanced the moment for me, based on the fact that I was doing it for myself. Now, here's another photo of my daughter Annalise. We went waterfowl hunting, and of course this is one of the local falls here in Louisville, Kentucky, just slightly outside of here, south by West Point. And she was just reaching out to touch the water on there and kind of just capture the curiosity, how cold it was and how heavy, and the rushing sound of it. That kind of intrigued her. You can see that in the expression of her face, and I enjoyed that moment because it took us quite a while to hike out there, at least about 30 minutes. And to me, that's something memorable that I can cherish for quite a long time. And this next photo here is of my son and his wild antics, AJ, and he's always doing these crazy things, and it brings a smile to my face. So I wanted to go ahead and save that, and for a later time to recall upon. Now, this next one here is of me. This is my garden. This is something, the fruits of my labor, where I was actually, pulling the weeds from there, and I was able to stop and glance at it. You can see one of the grasses still growing in the actual bed, the flower bed itself. And from the moment of me tilling the ground, removing the stones, and adding fertilizer like a pack of manure, and then planting the seeds, and then waiting for it to grow, and then you also got to wait all kinds of weeks for finally a flower to bloom. I just thought, man, wow, look at that. That's something that I did, a little bit of the fruits of my own labor. And I wanted to capture that because, of course, these are perennials. They're going to come back, but flowers wither. They don't stay for the wintertime. So I wanted to capture this moment for myself. So that's something I enjoyed. Now, this last photo, this is something that my daughter randomly, my oldest daughter Annalise, was like, hey, look at this, so cool. It's a stack of rocks. Take a photo. Let's just say it didn't quite bring me enjoyment. It's just a random stack of rocks. I could care less. So I took the photo. I wasn't doing it for myself. So you can see how it's kind of taken away from the moment. Come on, I'm telling baby, hey, slow down, take it easy, and let's go ahead and focus more on what's important, is just enjoying the scenery, enjoying the experience of trying to hunt for these waterfalls in the local area. So that's just my opinions on there from what I've seen in my personal experience. Leave a comment below. Hey, tell me about what you feel about it. Does photographing a moment steal the experience from you? Love to hear from you.